everyone, and welcome to another episode of the 50s Chicks podcast. I'm Annalie.
And I am Patricia.
And today, what are we talking about?
We are talking about some things.
Some things?
Okay. Some things that we think men like, but they say they don't.
No. Yeah.
It's what we think they like to do. They like us to do, but in reality, they don't.
Interesting.
I'm going to say.
Are you going to lead us in with some self-care?
With some self-care, yes, I am, because we have to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. This is not for the faint of heart.
Nope.
And we need to be doing some real self-care. And even though self-care is about meaningful and substantive self-work, we can also take time out to treat ourselves. We can do that. We can do that. We can go and eat a thing of ice cream.
Yes.
We can do that. We can treat ourselves.
Buy yourself flowers.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is everything. We definitely can do that.
Yep.
We can take ourselves to dinner, treat ourselves.
Yeah.
We can do that. It's not, just because it's not the what they call the real self-care, it can definitely help get you out of a mood. And that, in my opinion, I think that is caring for yourself.
Yeah.
Because if a friend was feeling down, you take them to dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
And you take yourself to dinner. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing that now.
Yep.
So
what we are going to talk about is coming from a article that we read in Medium. And it's called, "What are some things that women think attract a man but
we think they do, but they don't."
The first, and I actually don't have numbers on this.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to number.
Number one. Being mysterious and hard to get. It is often heard that being mysterious and hard to get makes you more appealing, while a bit of mystery might catch someone's interest at first. They found that being more open and honest is much more valuable in building a strong relationship. And I think that goes back to the whole being authentic.
Yes.
And I think a lot of these things that we're going to be going through has to do with authenticity and, being yourself.
Keeping it real, 100. And that in particular, I think is like the old school dating, because anybody trying to play hard to get, gonna get got.
But it's funny because
trying to do that in online dating,
in a way, there are some things that we do that we caught ourselves doing when we were out and about, like avoiding a guy's gaze because you're used to just being like, no.
Oh yes, because when you're married in a relationship, you have to learn how to be.
I know both of us, we were very much like, if somebody even tried to look,
but that wasn't intentional, though.
It was very ingrained.
Yes,
it was an ingrained kind of thing. And have we even gotten over that?
I don't think so. I think I have, to an extent. I have. I'm not as bad as I used to be.
Yeah. Well, that.
Yeah.
But that is definitely.
But the whole hard to get thing, nobody's doing that because, like I said, on online dating, if you're playing games like that, you're gonna be. Somebody's gonna pass you right on by. Nobody's playing that. So
yes.
So don't we forget?
Then number two, excessive makeup and plastic surgery.
So I'm calling cap on that. I'm calling cap on that. Now, I don't know about the excessive makeup. I don't know what that would entail. What would be excessive? I don't know. They're trying to say if you put lashes on or whatever.
Who knows? But I mean, I don't know. I think that and they actually say too that um, some makeup can really boost your confidence and enhance your
and
look,
even your skin and
so
things like that.
I think it's really more about like if going completely overboard.
Yeah, like, and I guess there is an excessive when it comes to
the same
makeup.
thing with plastic surgery. There's a balance where you can actually do some good stuff with plastic surgery, where it just enhances your features, but then there's the other coin of plastic surgery is it can change your whole look.
Yes,
I've seen where there's so much filler, but have you seen where there's so much filler that they fill the face out and it actually starts looking more like a manlier jaw? And
I think that's what what's that singer's name? Can't think of her name. But they're saying surgery though. I wouldn't count filler as surgery.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true.
But that could,
I guess I'm thinking about
the filler. You definitely can do that.
Yeah.
But surgery, that's
surgery that most people don't even do surgery. It's about filler, Botox. Yeah, those kind of things I think are more common. Plastic surgery, that's for the high-end people.
Yeah. But the Botox and the filler, Botox, everybody knows that they are okay. Men are even doing Botox.
Yeah, and so the thing with Botox, I mean, that thing does dissipate after what?
90 days. Yeah.
So it's not even gonna.
But I believe in the tox. I mean, I'm glad it exists.
Yeah,
I'm glad that it exists, and it doesn't distort you in any way. It doesn't distort you in any way.
You might not have the same amount of expression in your
but it doesn't distort your face.
It doesn't make the same. It doesn't.
You still look the same.
Change your face structure.
It doesn't disfigure you at all.
Doesn't do any of those things. Yeah. The filler, though, if you go crazy with the filler,
the lips
thing,
we
can
see
really
the lips
look crazy
and all of that. But here's the thing, and I know this is a collective of men. I'm assuming, I don't know what the sample was. But there are men that are going after the girls with the big fuller lips, the fuller, and I get it that some of that can be too much. It can be.
I think the worst is when I've seen people, like young girls, like 25-year-olds with lots of filler and Botox and stuff, and that just.
Now, I don't know what they would be putting Botox.
Well, maybe not Botox. Maybe it's just filler.
The filler,
with the lips and everything else
for sure.
And it does make you look older. Somehow.
Yes, because the thing of it is, anybody that would be doing that, you would just think they were older.
So
you would just
that
think
actually kind of I really, revel in your youngness.
Oh
for a
the youth. Good gosh,
yes.
that smooth skin.
Would. Oh my gosh! Because, really, we
enjoy it.
I think up until 40 or so, I didn't
appreciate it.
I didn't. But it was so nice, right?
But I didn't appreciate it. I didn't notice it and be happy about it.
Nope. And now we're like, oh my goodness.
I wish I could see that again.
So I would just say that to young girls is, man, just don't
mess with it.
Later, fine, but until it's a problem, because somehow or another, your young features look so much prettier than whatever you're trying
natural
to stick in there. Yeah.
And wear sunscreen, so you won't have to worry about when you get in your 40s. Wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
But the plastic surgery thing, I mean, I guess because you'd look like a cat or some crazy thing.
The third is acting dumb. This is a confusing strategy.
Acting dumb,
pretending to be less smart. It's supposed to make you seem more friendly.
Yes, cutesy,
and like make the guys feel like they're are so much smarter.
And I think that's a young girl thing. I do not believe women our age are doing
so.
that. That's the young girls. The young girls would do that. But
and they might even succeed with it. Some of these OMSs are like, yes,
they do succeed.
I found a young
dumb one. A young dumb one. But no, women our age are not.
We don't really
doing that.
I can't see that.
Because we know that there's nothing in that, in doing that.
Confused about number 4. Please stop calling us daddy.
The young girls.
I've not heard that. Well, if they're daddy, if they are daddy's age, then don't stop complaining. Stop now letting girls look at you like daddy. So,
but those are the young girls calling those men daddy.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, because that's literally what they are, daddy. So that's,
I'm just gonna glaze over.
Yeah, that's not age appropriate. That's not age appropriate women. Nobody's calling a grown man daddy. A young girl is doing that. Nope. So stop dating the young girls, and you won't have to hear daddy.
There you go. Yeah. Problem solved. 5. Waiting for the guy to make the move. You're gonna have something or other to say about this.
I do, because that's me.
It says romantic moves. Once expected only from men have changed a lot. We live in a time where respecting each other's limits is very important, leading to a noticeable change in how men approach potential romantic interests. This change highlights a larger cultural move toward more respect and awareness in relationship dynamics. If you do feel a connection with someone, taking the first step can be empowering and attractive. It shows confidence. Make sure both people are actively involved from the start. Respect and clear, enthusiastic agreement are key in modern relationships, encouraging both to show their interest openly. This also falls back to the playing hard to get, like, I think a little bit, because if you're acting like you're not that interested, if you're kind of trying to keep chill.
Well, no, I think this is saying, because it said if they're both interested, if you're both interested in each other, that they're saying that the girl can make a move.
Yes, and the girl might be like trying
aloof.
To yes, aloof.
Yes, that's me.
Aloof. You're aloof.
I'm aloof.
That's what I'm saying. Aloof,
but and gonna be a left.
Aloof, a left.
Aloof gets you a left.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, I am the struggle. Yeah,
But you know
what? Don't believe in the first move
from.
Yeah, I believe the man is the lead in the relationship.
Yes, and if you're wanting that kind of relationship, and you come from
that's what I want,
then there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's
so. But it's just saying that
they would like for you to make a move. That's what they're. Yeah,
I think guys would like that. They would appreciate it. Would I do feel that guys are attracted to women that come across as very confident?
Yeah.
But I think you can do that.
A third
also, but
confidence. I definitely bring confidence.
So.
But I just, because I believe in there's
but I think that's
a role.
So that's a personal preference. Yeah. What they are saying though is that it might be a win. It might be a win.
Change something. I can see how they would feel that way about the girl making the move or whatever. But
or at least matching the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not doing that though. Anywho, where are we at? We're at 6.
Yes.
The word bro. Also, this one I don't relate to. I have never ever in my life.
Who's calling a man bro at this age?
Now, again, this probably doesn't apply to this age group.
Yeah, this is kids.
But it goes to say that if you call a guy bro, it just means that you're basically friending him.
Yeah. You put him in the friend.
Been friended. Yeah.
And so they don't like that. I can see why they wouldn't like that. But
I don't see that.
Yeah.
Okay. 7. Acting like you're really into us just for attention. Pretending to be more interested than you are is usually obvious to careful observers, although men are usually not careful observers. Anyway, relationships, new or ongoing, thrive on honesty. Interacting with exaggerated affection can weaken potential bonds and also cause emotional misunderstandings. Being clear about your intentions, whether for a casual talk or a deeper relationship, builds trust and clarity from the start.
Yeah, I don't do any of that.
No,
I'm
yeah.
not, because I'm not, you're not,
If anything, you're on the other side of that.
I'm not faking interest,
That's not
especially
your
somebody that
problem.
I'm not interested in. There's
Yeah.
no way I'm going to
No.
be acting like I'm interested in someone I'm not.
No.
Because for the reason that they're saying, I don't want people thinking I'm interested in them, and
Yeah, then you
no.
have some
And
problems.
then there's a whole nother explanation,
even
a whole
know.
nother conversation. No, I'm not doing that.
No. So, no. Let's see, number 8.
But I can see why they would not like that. You know.
Yeah, I can see. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Number 8, the ignoring game.
Okay, I want to hear what
Ignoring messages on purpose to gain interest usually backfires. We know all about that.
Yeah.
Showing disinterest, or
yeah, and then
showing
someone's thinking you don't like.
Communication should be happy and simple without strategic gaps. Prompt and honest replies build trust and interest, important for positive interactions. I feel like this is a true issue in online dating, just like the whole thing, because I feel like on both sides, on both ends,
because I was going to say
people are sitting there waiting for that reply.
Of that has been men have deliberately ignored texts from me. Like I don't ever ignore just deliberately. Now, let me see. Has there ever been a time when I've done that? I'm sure. Like if I am frustrated with someone, or I'm not responding to that mess. But just to do it to gain interest, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. But I've known what I believe guys have done that with me, and it's kind of that whole, and I hate to use the word narcissistic kind of gameplay. I'm gonna act like I don't see her or see the text, and then later on in the night, oh, I missed it. I missed the text. No, you didn't miss it. No, you didn't miss that
I think
text.
we both encountered some men, and now we're turning it around here, but we both encountered some men that were clearly, well, first of all, narcissistic, but also had been hurt by or traumatized by this online dating, to where they had become toxic.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
In their interactions, and and projecting whatever hurt,
whatever they
had onto us. I feel like we both experienced that, and I'm sure men experience women projecting that also.
But see, and I know I have a bias toward women. Okay, obviously I do. However, I just with us, our age group, I can't see us playing around. Like if we have a potential, I just don't see us taking a chance on playing around and risking.
Not if it's a true potential.
I don't see
if it's maybe.
Well, yeah, if it's someone you don't,
then.
But I'm saying someone that you are. I don't see us doing that, deliberately playing that game. Now I can see, maybe you're juggling 3 and you just don't have time to answer everybody, or you want to put one on hold until you find out what that one is doing. All that game shuffling around. Yes, but to deliberately, like what they're saying, to deliberately do it to gain interest.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I guess this is kind of the same kind of thing where number 9, I think we're on, is playing the wait X amount of time to reply game.
See, that's silly. That is so silly, but I've heard people say that there's some kind of 3-day thing but that is back in the day, like when we were calling people.
Yeah.
You wait 3
because
days
you don't want
to call.
Be like that
seem
stalkery.
desperate. Seem desperate or whatever. But now with, texting and we're immediate, response, no one cares about what that seems like. That's just a normal.
And I feel like if I were on a date and I didn't hear back
3 days.
Well, if I didn't hear back the night of,
Yeah.
I pretty much call it off. I'm like, that was
It's a wash.
It's a no-go.
It's a wash, bro. But if somebody did not contact me, try to come back after 3
days? I probably deleted the profile. But
I've forgotten who they were.
I don't even
know nothing about nothing. I
forgot the whole thing
10 times since then.
Yep.
10 times.
Delete.
So none of that is working now. And I don't see women in our age group pulling games like that because our pool is so shallow. If you find that one guy, you're not risking it with silly games like that.
And number 10, I don't even know
what this is.
Acting cringe but thinking it's cute. When do we act cringe?
What does cringe? What do they mean by acting
it's
cringe?
funny because they don't explain it, and I don't even know who wrote this article, so don't take it too seriously. It says sometimes actions considered cute in stories don't work well in real life. Being genuine in how you act and express yourself naturally attracts and interests others. Staying true to yourself is usually the most attractive approach, as real charm comes naturally and is more engaging. I don't really know.
So I guess doing something like you saw in a movie or something, acting cringe. What would cringe be? That I wouldn't do that deliberately just to think it's cute. Yeah, see, again, that must be the young ones doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're not doing that.
There was one time
women aren't doing
when we were out, when we just tested something and it worked really well. Because naturally, I think both of us we're definitely not touchers.
Yeah.
And we experimented with just going like, if he said something, just putting the hand on the shoulder and be like,
yeah.
It was successful.
But that wasn't cringe, though.
Was it cringe? I don't know if it was cringe, but it was not my natural. I'm going to say it was not my natural.
And the guy would not have thought that was cringe. They would have been laughing that up.
That's what they did.
Yeah. So that, I don't see, I think that's young folks.
Yeah, that might be.
That's young folks, because we're not doing that.
Okay, so, and then I don't know what this says. It says the takeaway from all of this. In the end, being genuine is the foundation of attraction. Presenting yourself honestly from your speech and actions to how you look makes sure that relationships are real and based on mutual respect. Let's leave behind pretense and appreciate the beauty of real interactions, as it is through being genuine that the most lasting and meaningful relationships are built. Okay, so at the end of the day, and I think we've said this 100 times, authenticity.
Yes, just being who you are.
Don't try to present yourself any which way. And I was just telling you earlier how I've seen a lot of women on Reddit saying like, oh, I'm not really fit, blah, blah, blah. I'm matching with these guys on whatever, internet, and then they show up and the guy's like, and they don't hear from them, get ghosted, blah, blah, blah. And I have to wonder, because as women, we're really good at taking good pictures.
Oh, the selfies.
And like really avoiding those bad spots.
Yeah.
I'm kind of true, pretty much.
Yeah, I do, because I'm taking like 20 to get the good shot,
But I'm just going to say it is possible to do a picture that shows that
slimmer.
You're way slimmer.
Yes.
You're way slimmer. And I just caution girls to, man, don't try too hard to hide everything, because people are going to get upset and you're going to get hurt when you meet up.
Right. You're going to be disappointed, and we're trying to minimize those opportunities to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And it's about, the moral of this story is just about being yourself. And like
presenting yourself true.
You're not trying to attract everybody. You're only
and you want someone who's going to want you for who you are and exactly how you look.
Yes, for who you are and all your quirks. Now, if there are some things that you know that would benefit you to improve, then by all means, improve those things. I try to improve myself on a daily basis. But being authentic, showing up as yourself. There is a guy, and there's several guys maybe that are going to want you or want us for who we are, and those are the only people
the ones you want.
Yeah, those are the only ones we're concerned about.
Yeah,
the other ones we're not concerned about, and we don't have to try and wrap ourselves in knots and bend ourselves into pretzels to be something for everyone, because we don't want everybody. I don't want everybody. I just want the one. That's it.
Yep. Let us know what you think about these things, and guys, even you, we want to hear what you think about this, and does this ring true to you
as far as what your thing?
Do you have other
that we do
things
that we think you like and you really don't like? And that is real. Now, don't be coming up here trying to play in our faces,
Yeah, come on.
If it's something real that we do that we think you guys like that you really don't.
Yep. Yeah. We are on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Don't forget to subscribe. We love our subscribers. We appreciate you watching. And make sure you thumbs up.
Yeah.
And I got one again. Oh, but we still don't get
no fire.
Oh, no fireworks. And anything
that is. Just subscribe, leave a comment.
Yep.
And I think that's it.
Until next time, don't forget to live,
laugh,
and connect. Yay!
There it is.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Okay.